What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Flex. I'm back on another video. Today we have two more signings, which is a total of 4 signings right now for the Miami Dolphins free agency. And we have Teddy Bridgewater and Cedrick Wilson. We're gonna get into both of these guys really quickly. We're gonna start off with Teddy Bridgewater, then we're gonna get to Cedrick Wilson. Shout out to people who like this video before they even heard this sentence. Let's get into the video now. Ladies and gentlemen, Teddy Bridgewater signs a 1-year deal with the Miami Dolphins. Now, I'm not sure how much this is worth. What is it? All right, boom. So it's a 1-year max value of $10 million deal, but it's guaranteed $6.5 million. So the only way he'll get $10 million is if he actually gets playing time, which we kind of hope. Well, we should definitely hope he doesn't ever touch $10 million, right? Because that would mean Tua got hurt, got benched, or unless we're blowing teams out to the point where he gets in the game. I don't know what exactly is the thing, but in short, if he does get $10 million, it's because he played games, and we don't want our backup quarterback playing games, even though it could be said that him and our regular quarterback is on the same level, but we'll get into that later. But listen, so this is the new signing. Now, Teddy Bridgewater, he's a guy who I wanted really badly, like during the tank year and stuff. I just wanted to see what he had, you know, after the big injury and stuff. I wanted to see what he had still. After he backed up Drew Brees, I was thinking he had learned a lot. I wanted to see what he had. He curved us. He did not want to come to the Miami Dolphins. He decided instead to go to the Denver Broncos. Was it the Broncos, or did he go to another? It was the Broncos. He did not want to come to the Miami Dolphins. He curved us, okay? He met with us, flew out here, and then like decided to be a backup, I think, or something. I don't know what, or whatever. He did not want to play for us during that season. Now he flips around and plays for us now as a backup quarterback to our new quarterback, Tua. Now, I don't hold no grudges. I understand it's the NFL. I don't hold no grudges, but I mean, at the end of the day, it gave me an opportunity to see him in a starting role, and he's not that, you know, special. He's not like revolutionary game changer, but he's pretty, you could call him average or slightly below average from what I've seen. And so at that point, he played for the Panthers too. I don't know if he played for the Panthers, then the Broncos, or the Broncos and the Panthers, but anyways, you could call him slightly below average, all right, in short, okay? But at the end of the day, he's a backup quarterback. So if you're a backup quarterback and it's Teddy Bridgewater and he's like average, but he has potential to play good, and you know, I feel like his style is a lot like Tua's with the like shorter passes. So it appears to me that, you know, if he does have to play, I mean, the offense won't change at all much. So listen, I like the signing, and also he's a backup quarterback, and for a backup, he's one of probably the best backups you could have. Okay, if he's up starting, that's not good, but backup quarterback, I would say Teddy Bridgewater is one of the better ones. You know, he's not a top 32 quarterback, but he's probably like in the 40s somewhere. Which if you have like one of those kind of guys, you probably have a top backup. Like all the top backups are probably like in the 40s, right? Or maybe like late 30s. But yeah, so that's Teddy Bridgewater. No more Jacoby Brissett, which I thought Jacoby Brissett was a pretty good backup too, until he actually ended up playing, and we learned that he wasn't. But you know, I mean, he was a backup at the end of the day, and nobody on our team was really that good last year. So, or at least on our offense. So it is what it is, okay? Besides Jalen Waddle, Big Mike Gesicki sometimes. So that's the number one signing, okay? Teddy Bridgewater is a Miami Dolphin. It's about 2 years too late for me to get like super excited about it, but nonetheless, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good signing, and I think, you know, he's from Florida, so I think it'll be a good fit for both teams. It'll be interesting to see if he actually gets in the game, and I'm hoping he doesn't, because that would mean that our main quarterback, Tua, got injured. And although Tua, somebody could argue, like, if you look at the numbers, Tua is in Bridgewater like on the same level, but at the end of the day, I mean, Tua has a million times more potential, and he's probably better. So, I mean, he's definitely better. So, it is what it is. So, there's that. Now, let's get into the second signing of the day, which is going to be Cedrick Wilson. Okay, Cedrick Wilson's a Cowboys receiver. We signed him to a 3-year contract for $22 million with $12 million guaranteed. This is a wide receiver 3, so I'm personally gonna not hype him up to be more than what he is. I think he could cut out a major impact on here, a role for us, but I'm not gonna hype him up. He's a wide receiver 3, okay? He's fast, he's good. We got a lot of speed on offense. It'll be interesting to see who ends up being the odd man out because of this move. Look at, you know, Devontae Parker. Obviously, we're expecting him to start. We're expecting Jalen Waddle. We're not even expecting Jalen Waddle. We know Jalen Waddle's going to play. So it'll be interesting to see, okay, Albert Wilsons of the world, the Cedrick Wilson. I guess Cedrick Wilson is probably going to, because he's making the most money, so he probably would be the third man for sure. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much Albert Wilson would be able to play and things like that. But or if he ever gets to play. But yes, Cedrick Wilson, I do like him. I only seen him a little bit because he was, you know, the Cowboys had a depth at their wide receiver. They had Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb. So, I mean, obviously, any wide receiver is going to have a hard time getting on the field in that case. when he was on the field, he was fast. He was pretty good. He was in the slot mainly. This year we had Jalen Waddle in the slot a lot, so it's going to be a lot. It's going to be interesting to see how we work that out. But he is a wide receiver 3, but he's really, really good. Okay, and if you have a really, really good wide receiver 3, sometimes they turn into the wide receiver 1. Like if you would have told me Cooper Kupp used to be like a wide receiver 2, and then he ended up being like the wide receiver 1 now, even though because Robert Woods used to be way better, or used to be better. So it's like you don't really know like who is going to be the really wide receiver 1 at the end of the day. Sometimes the slot receiver is the wide receiver 1, but I don't think he's going to get more targets than Waddle. But yeah, he's a wide receiver 3, and I think he's pretty good. I know he's pretty good. He's pretty fast, elusive, so. And he can pass a little bit. He was a high school quarterback. He's like 5 for 5 in the NFL, so he can pass. Which if we have to run some trick plays, he can definitely do that. So I like the Cedrick Wilson pickup. Overall, this free agency so far, it's nothing really like crazy. And so when you hear that we have the most money in the league, you're thinking, I'm thinking, oh my God, we're finna go crazy. We're about to win free agency, quote unquote. And that's just not the case to me right now. Looking at it, we were supposedly bidding on J.C. Jackson a lot. He decided to go to L.A. Chargers. So at this point, I'm looking at our free agent signing. Nothing really crazy has happened. I don't think we've gotten marginally better, you could say, but it's not so much to where it's like, oh my God, I'm super excited. But what have we done? We re-signed Agba, so that's the same. We got another part-time running back. We got a wide receiver 3 who probably is better than who we had last year. Wide receiver 3, I'm sure. And we got who else? Teddy Bridgewater, a backup quarterback who hopefully doesn't touch the field. So you can say we got marginally better, but it's not a lot. And so when you hear about how much money we have, I was expecting bigger things, but I think bigger things are still to come. And also, winning free agency doesn't necessarily win you games, but also losing free agency doesn't win you games either. So, I don't know. We'll see. Not the most exciting free agency I've ever done, but it's interesting. Any comments on what you guys think? Do you guys think that the free agency we're winning right now? One thing you can say is that our contracts are pretty good. Okay. That's what I'm hearing from all the contract heads. Okay, I'm not a contract head, but from all the people that care about the numbers and super number oriented, I'm hearing that the contracts are great, right? But from well, they should be, because they're all we're getting a whole bunch of mid players, so they should be on mid contracts. It makes sense. We're not overpaying anybody, but we'll see. In the market, in the way the NFL works today, you probably have to overpay somebody if you want to get the top of the position players. So. That's why I don't know if we're going to get Armstead. I don't know if we're going to get, some of the other good ones that's left. But we'll see, okay? Get in the comments what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 11K. Break pressing. Let me see if I'm forgetting something. Probably not. I'm out, but I will be back if we somehow pick anybody else up. Let me know in the comments, what are you guys' favorite free agents left? Do you guys grade the free agency? And then let me know who you guys' favorite free agents left, okay? Get in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 11K. Break pressing. I just said all that shit and mumbled it. I don't even give a fuck. I'm out.